football news today, we have news about coaching. We also have Barcelona, Napoli, Manchester United, and we also have a story about Barcelona and Real Madrid. So let's dive into it. So I can confirm to you that it is progressing very well with the immediate ex-West Ham coach who is set to become the new Swedish national team coach. However, it is a very tricky deal given the position that Sweden are seated right now in their group and they need to qualify for the World Cup 2026 in the USA. But I can confirm to you that Graham Potter is really much interested in that job. However, it is a very short contract that will run up to the March of 2026. But given the results for the World Cup, if they are there to qualify, maybe Sweden might consider to make the deal even longer for him. So up until now, it is only the March of 2026 for Graham Potter and the Sweden national team. I will keep you posted on that development, and when that deal is sealed, I will also let you know. We can talk about Barcelona, and with Barcelona, I wish to talk about their game with Villarreal. That game has really sparked a lot of criticism from the players, but you know, tonight the game between Real Espanyol and Real Ecuador, there was a protest that was not broadcasted by La Liga broadcast, as they protested against the game between Barcelona and Villarreal that is to be played in December at Miami, USA. They say it is a disgrace to the La Liga league, and that it shouldn't have happened. However, La Liga board really sees it as a way to market the league. Remember, the league isn't the very best. It can't compare to maybe the English Premier, and they want to see whether they can find or rather enlarge their fan base and at least increase the revenue. That is why they decided to play that game at the USA, the game between Barcelona and Villarreal. Still sticking with Barcelona, Robert Lewandowski's contract with Barcelona is really at tense. It is running out in the summer of 2026, and Barcelona doesn't seem to want to extend that contract with Lewandowski. Remember, the clause that would have renewed the contract expired last year, or rather in the last season. So right now, that decision only lies with the Barcelona hierarchy, and they confirmed that they don't want to start talking about the contract as of now, but we will see how that one turns around. Lewandowski's contract running out. Very big names have come out to replace him at Barcelona, and among them is Julian Alvarez, who plays for Atletico right now. However, he confirmed that he only wants to concentrate with Atletico Madrid as of now. We also have Kenan Yildiz, who plays for Juventus and have attracted the interest of Chelsea, Manchester United and Barcelona. So we will be talking for about 100 million euros if any of them is to sign him. So that is what we had for you about Lewandowski and his contract with Barcelona. We can talk a little bit about Marcus Rashford, who yesterday during an interview, he did clarify that he is really very much happy, and he feels his game have really improved ever since joining Barcelona from Manchester United. Remember, he is there on loan, but he has been in brilliant form since joining the Catalonians. Barcelona and Marcus Rashford, it is only our option that Barcelona can only activate if they wish, and if they wish to activate it, they would pay up to about 27 million euros. That is the range. And as of now, Manchester United, or rather Barcelona, would be willing to pay that amount if Marcus Rashford is to continue in the very same form. We can also talk about Rasmus Hojlund, who is also on loan with Napoli the Serie A. Remember, he has been in very good form in the recent days with Napoli and also with the Denmark national team. and I think he feels very much confidence about staying with Napoli. Remember his agents, Napoli, the player, everyone at the club really feels Rasmus Hojlund is doing his job as it was expected when he joined the team under Antonio Conte. That is a deal that will cost Napoli 44 million euros. So that to make it 50 years, they have already paid 6 million euros upfront for the loan to go through. So we are monitoring the situation with Rasmus Hojlund and Napoli and his loan deal that is to be made permanent. Remember, it is a buy obligation for Napoli, given the appearances of the boy, how he conducts himself on and off the pitch, the number of goals he scores, and also Liverpool Napoli are qualified for UEFA competition next season. So we are monitoring the situation with Rasmus Hojlund. About Manchester United, I wanted to say something about Casemiro and Joshua Zirkzee. Casemiro's contract with Manchester United is running out at the end of this season, that is the summer of 2026, and up to now there has been no official communication to say whether his contract is to be extended or he is going to leave Manchester United as a free agent. Remember, he is earning up to 375,000 euros per week, and so the salary is quite big, and Manchester United are now doing cost cutting according to Ineos and the new Sir Ratcliffe, who said they didn't need to cut down on the cost. Remember, they missed out on European football. However, that one hasn't really affected their financial year. Like, they are still making a lot of profit, but they wish to run the club at a lower cost that they can really manage between now and the future. So we are monitoring the situation with Casemiro. Remember, already he has drawn interest from Saudi Arabia and Brazil leagues. So we'll monitor the situation with Casemiro, and I will let you guys know how that one evolves. About Joshua Zirkzee, he is still training very hard with Manchester United, and he really wants to fight for his space in the club. And so any rumors about him leaving right now could be a big lie. Remember, he was linked with Juventus last January. However, nothing really happened between Manchester United. No official communication came from Juventus, and no official communication from Manchester United to show any interest to let Joshua Zirkzee leave as of now. So those are the situations we are monitoring right now in the transfer market. And finally, about Real Madrid, we can confirm to you that Antonio Rudiger might be leaving Real Madrid in the year 2026 as a free agent, as his contract is running out. And Manchester and Real Madrid have not really said anything about extending his contract at the Bernabeu. So we will be monitoring the situation, and I will keep you guys posted about any development that will be coming in. I'll see you around. Thank you for watching around.